I can't leave until he's leaving.
He can leave now.
You're standing in front of his door.
Come on. Right here.
You want to go back to jail?
Go.
You are going to jail.
Right, stop that bitch now.
If that's what you want to do. You want to be childish, ma'am, because that's what you are.
Get her.
A little child. You lock yourself in the door.
Get her. Keep shutting the door.
Stop! Move!
Get her.
Stop! Get off of me now! Stop! No! Get off of me! Now, Mama! Mom! Mom! Stop! Stop!
Yo, oh!
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
Oh, oh! 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 What's going on, man? It's your boy Grubz. You already know what it is, nigga. We back. We back with another video. You saw the title of the video. You know what it is with me. Stop fucking around with the police. You fucker when you find out. Cops might find out because they do dickhead and corrupt shit too. But we gonna see who found out today. If you fuck with the content, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button and check out more content on the channel because we always keep it coming over here. Always. Stop playing, bro, for real.
She's taking everything out my car. I should have taken my Xbox under the cover. I just wanted her to get out the car, that's all.
I'm gonna go in my house now.
This is Clancha Tolliver. She's 21. And in the next 5 minutes, she's going to do everything in her power to get arrested. Because
that's what you are. A little child.
He's not childish to call the police. It's my stuff.
No,
It's my property.
the Xbox is in my car.
No, this is my purse, my Xbox. I'm going in the house.
So you're stealing.
You're childish.
So can I press charge?
Oh, don't let her take your game, bro. Don't let her do that. Not the fucking game. Even though I would have had a PS5. I had a PlayStation. I don't know how the fuck you had an Xbox. I mean, that's probably, you know what? You know what, nigga? Let her take that shit. Because you don't need that.
On the mother, your child.
Do you have the receipts for it right now?
I got the receipts. I'll send it to you in the morning.
You never bought an Xbox. You bought a PlayStation 5. But you can have it though, so.
I mean, I'm sure you can call her in the morning and get it redone.
I told you stop honking the horn. People's gonna call the police. You're dumb. But like, okay, so.
I'm sure if you talk to her
Yeah,
later,
let her take that shit. You should have a PlayStation anyway.
Like 24/7, and I'm just trying to like. I've been trying to leave for an hour. She's been in the car, kicking, honking, throwing shit. I've been trying to leave for an hour. Don't touch my car.
I'm getting the rest of my stuff.
How much more stuff is yours that's in there?
All of mine.
So we didn't just go to the movies.
No, you don't have nothing back there.
Bro.
You just took your
everything.
purse and an Xbox and all sorts of
I
stuff.
had more stuff in here
She has
that
nothing.
you don't know because you weren't here.
I've cleaned
That's right.
everything out.
I don't
So
know.
he could open the door while you're
It's
right
my
there,
vehicle
and
and
you
my
can watch
name
her
on it.
take out of here.
You can go inside, ma'am.
Damage
Well,
it.
both of y'all can get the off my property.
Yeah, well, once you go inside, I will.
Off my property.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, I'm not on your property,
You
so
are.
I can't leave until he's leaving.
He can leave now.
You're standing in front of his door.
Come on. Right here.
You want to go back to jail?
Go.
You are going to jail.
Right, stop that bitch now.
If that's what you want to do. You want to be childish, ma'am, because that's what you are.
Get her.
A little child. You lock yourself in the door because you're scared.
Open that fucking door.
No.
So she's finna go to jail for, destructing her property. So
Is it actually damaged?
well, I don't really know. She just like kicked it or whatever like that. But stole my Xbox right in the house.
Well,
Tried to go back.
Come on, bro. She took your game. She kicked your door. Get this bitch out of here. Stop, man. Oh man, it heard all. She heard everything, man. You gonna kick the will? Gonna kick the will after taking the game? Why you take the game? Damn, gentlemen, buy your own systems, bro. Do not let your girl buy you, yo. Get your own fucking game. Get your own PlayStation.
My car, still with all my things out. She threw wine at me. I've been trying to leave for an hour, but I couldn't go nowhere, so we were just having like a conversation and everything like that.
I ain't gonna lie. If that was me, I wouldn't have let her took my game. I would have been like, yo, you're not taking my system though, bro. That's dead.
Yeah, a lot of, indicated physicality from, her and everything like that. So.
Would you like to get this stuff out of here?
Get off my property.
Would you like to get this stuff out of here?
I want y'all to get off my property. I'm scared.
Would you like to get this stuff out of here?
Mom, there's 4 policemen here, white men, and they won't get off my property.
Get her. He's shutting the door.
Stop! Move!
Get her.
Stop! Get off of me now! Stop! No! Get off of me! Now, Mama! Mom! Mom!
Stop!
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 No! Get off of me! Stop!
Yes, stop! Stop!
Stop! I'm a female. Get off of me!
First of all, you know what? Let's watch.
Stop! 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 You're pulling my hair out! Stop! Stop!
You are under arrest.
No, I'm not. Stop! I have kids and I have a job. You're not arresting me. Move off me now!
Stop!
Move!
You're under arrest.
Move!
Stop resisting.
Please get off me. Dad, get these people off me. You know I have fucking kids. For real, and I have a job!
You want to stop?
Get off me now, man. Hurry me.
You ready to stop? Right. Get me ready to stop.
Calm down, y'all.
Nope, she's going to jail.
Right.
Stop! I have a career.
Stand up, you're going to jail.
No, I'm not. I have kids. I'm not.
Well, that's unfortunate. You shouldn't be acting like a child.
Right?
Please leave me alone.
Let go of the handcuff.
Dad, I'm gonna please.
You said you don't care if you want to stop.
No, please stop. Please get off my head.
Oh my God, if you don't stop acting like a kid.
I said stop, right? I've been trying to defuse you all night. You did not have to kick my car in, but never did this.
When you threw wine at him, you can't do that.
Please
You are
stop.
going to jail.
No, please stop. Please stop. Jalen, are you serious?
743. We're
Dead serious.
go through this one.
Yes, he's serious.
Stop being a child.
Stop, please stop dragging me. Stop.
You're the one dragging. Walk.
No, stop.
Use your feet.
No.
You're a grown adult.
What the f*** is wrong? What the f***? Oh, please stop. Please stop.
Have a seat.
No, please stop. Please stop. Before I have anxiety
Have
attack.
a seat.
Stop before I have anxiety attack.
Get in the car.
Please stop.
Get in the car.
Please stop it. Please no.
What is wrong with you?
Stop. I want to go in the house. I want to go back in my house.
You're not going to.
just
You're
dragged
going to
me
jail.
out.
Listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. All right. First of all, she is acting like a complete child. All right. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, this is not the way you handle. I understand relationships get hard. You know what I mean? Your boyfriend, you know what I mean? He can, niggas get on your nerves. Y'all have disputes. I get it. Okay? This is not how you handle things, all right? Especially when the cops are involved, all right? You know what I'm saying? He proceeded to kick his car, then running back inside the house. You know what I mean? Like a little kid. Come on, y'all. Thinking that they're going to go away after that? No. And you calling your mom. Okay, why do grown adults call their mom to get them out of situations? Right? Thinking that their mother is going to get them out of situations like this. You know what I'm saying? When you're an adult, you're supposed to be dealing with the shit yourself. Right? The cops are not going to get on the phone with your mom and be like, listen, we're arresting your daughter. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. You're an adult. Okay? You know what I mean? They don't need to talk to your mom at all. You know what I mean? They can lock you up. You know what I mean? Just lock you up and do whatever they need to do. They don't need to tell no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Because you're responsible for yourself. Okay? That goes for men and women. You're responsible for yourself. Stop calling your mom, your dad, and stressing them out to get you out of your bullshit. You are an adult. You make your own decisions. Stop.
Stop! Why did I do this? Please!
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We're going to get a transport van and then we're going to throw you in that.
Stop! Serious?
Yeah.
Oh my
Bro, you telling her to calm down. Go get your game, nigga.
Oh my God, you're a kid.
Stop.
Yeah, because she's going to act bad for police now.
I don't even want her to go to jail.
I go in there, she started kicking me, she's going to jail.
I don't understand.
Before her upcoming fam gang argue about it, we can see, although not very clearly, that she did hit the cop.
And then you all kicked the police, so you all just took yourself to jail. Dumb.
Right.
What sense?
Right, bro.
Does she have kids in the house?
No, she has two.
But they're not here.
One, and then she has mine as well too.
But
No,
they're-
I'm gonna start driving to the jail. You're making it. Now you just took yourself to jail, dumbass. No, you're kicking shit.
Gentlemen, at this point, I would have walked away from the car and been like, you know what? Me and you are done. I'm going to go get my Xbox. Have a nice day. It's over.
I just want to know about
I'm going to go get my game.
Well, so she threw wine at you, obviously.
Can I?
And she kicked your car.
Kicked you?
Yeah.
Can I say something before she leaves? Like,
What do you want to say to her?
like that? Because she's not doing nothing but making the shits worse.
Johnson, can you roll the back window down
I just want to let
just
her
a little
know,
bit?
like, this nigga.
Just a little bit, that's good enough.
You know you just made it worse, right? No, because you weren't finna go to jail. That's the no, you weren't.
You're not understanding my kids.
You weren't finna go
My
to jail.
job.
Really. The man was finna let you go back in the house. You
I'm
came
not
back
gonna go in
outside.
my house. I'm not gonna bother you no more. I swear to God.
That's cool. But listen to why you're finna
I
go to jail.
understand.
No,
I just
you
wanna go
don't.
in my house.
No, you don't.
Listen.
But
Right.
even as officers struggled to bring
Right,
the
you
situation
shut
under
up.
control, it was far from over, because one of her family member was only minutes away from the scene.
Like, I've been
Can you
sitting
get
there
him a
trying to
report
explain
number?
on why she's finna go to jail, but
Hey,
she's
bro,
not
just hang tight. I'm gonna
understanding.
get your report number.
Not the dumbass family member pulling up. I don't want to see that.
I just looked at your mirror, it doesn't look like there's damage on
I
it.
wasn't really
but-
too much worried about the mirror, but I'm letting her know, like, why you're going to jail. Like, you weren't going to jail out of none of this.
Well, her main reason is actually domestic battery. I didn't know she threw wine at you when I let her go inside the first time. It's nothing. I mean, it's not like she punched you in the face or anything, but it still means that it's a battery. So we would have had to take her to jail anyway. But then she made it worse. Just not. She wasn't even really. Well, she did kick me, but she was just wiggling around like a fool.
And like, whenever we like pulled up and stuff like that, like, I understand, like, you know, come with like relationships, it comes with like with shit like
Sure.
that. But like,
While at the Sangamon County Jail, Kleinsha told officers a very different story. She claimed that before police arrived, her boyfriend had strangled her, placing his hands around her neck during the argument. Officers examined her at the time, but reported seeing no visible sign.
Bitch!
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
That nigga did not touch you. I don't want to hear it, yo. Strangle ladies. I want to say this because I've seen real life domestic violence victims. You know what I'm saying? Men and women. Seen women who had their shit mangled, bruh. You know what I mean? And the dude didn't even beat them up. He just hit them probably once or twice. You know what I'm saying? So, listen. If this is the picture that you came in with, you have no strangulation marks around your throat. Okay? I want y'all to understand, when a grown man really chokes you or strangles you, there's going to be marks. There's going to be a print. There would be a print of his hand around your throat. Or the marks. You dig what I'm saying? And when dudes really... Women need to understand something. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, you lying about stuff like this is not okay because it's disrespectful to the real victims. All right? And it takes away from the real victims. All right? And it puts men in a fucked up position that are innocent. You know what I'm saying? And it could send them, you really could put them in a position where you could ruin their life and send them to prison. And that's not okay. All right? And women like that need to be put in jail. In my personal opinion. If you lie, you know what I mean, on someone, men or women, if you lie on someone, you know what I'm saying, to put them in jail, you know what I mean, you deserve to go to jail, period. You know what I mean? And you should face whatever time they was facing for whatever the crime, for whatever crime, you know what I'm saying, that you said they committed. That's what I believe should happen. But on another note, my original point, when a man really hits you, strangles you, there's marks, there's bruises. You know what I'm saying? There's more evidence. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of women who make these domestic violence claims, allegations, you know what I mean, that aren't getting abused, it's very fucking clear that you aren't getting abused, and you're only throwing that out there to throw him under the bus because you're already going to jail. Okay? You're just trying to take him down with you and use whatever you can, which is fucked up. You got caught. You did something wrong. You know what I mean? Nobody should be putting their hands on nobody. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be no better if he was putting his hands on you. It would be worse. You know what I'm saying? Men who put their hands on women, who abuse women, who take advantage of women, these niggas are bitches. Okay? And it goes the same way for women. You know what I mean? Because I know y'all don't have that same energy with other women. Y'all don't pick on them. Y'all don't abuse them like that. You don't talk to your homegirls at work like that. Exactly. Come on now. You wouldn't kick your girlfriend car. You know it'd be repercussions for that. Cut it out.
Of injury. She also alleged that she had been battered multiple times throughout their 3-year relationship and stated that she intended to seek an order of protection. She also stated they have one child in common.
All of this could have just been avoided.
I want to view her mom. Well, she caused a disturbance with her boyfriend here, threw wine at him, kicked his mirror, and then wanted to kick me. So that's why she's going to jail.
Mind you, she
I
wasn't.
was on the phone.
She wasn't going to jail at all to begin with.
Yeah.
All I wanted her was just to get out the car. All he did was tell her to get her stuff and then go back in the house. She came back outside. I locked my door. She said, "Y'all get the hell off the property." Well, then he said, "Well, I'm not leaving till he leaves." She backs up, kicks the mirror, and then runs in the house. And then that's when they went after her. I was like, you wasn't going to jail at all. It was you going in the house. You waking up the neighbors, honking the horn.
She just kept
and then
escalating things.
And then they showed up.
She actually had to be dragged out of the house because she refused to walk.
Yeah, I was on the phone then, but I'm trying to understand why didn't they just detain her enough for him to leave and just...
I've been trying to leave.
That's what I was trying to do, man, but she just kept coming. She wouldn't stop coming outside. If she just would have stayed inside, we'd all be gone, and she'd be in there asleep. But she kept coming out. And then once I saw that he had wine thrown at him, that's a domestic battery. We have to make an arrest on that. So I go in there to try to make an arrest, and then she starts kicking at me. And she was on the phone with you when that was happening. But if you want to come talk to her, I've got no problem with that.
He said you came back outside.
You came outside to yell at us that you were scared and that you wanted us to leave.
Everybody can leave as long as they're at my screen door.
But at that point,
He snatched open my screen door, and then all three of them came in there and they dragged me on the ground.
that is correct, because you were kicking at us.
You barged into my house.
I said you were under arrest and you started fighting with us.
He watched them drag me outside. Make them stop, please. I just wanted to go in the house. We were having a conversation, Mom. We were talking.
And by the way, if some people want to say that they illegally came into our house, they did not. The cops can legally enter your home if they believe suspicion of you being involved in a crime, you know what I'm saying, or a crime is happening on a property or on a premises, okay? So in this case, right, you know what I'm saying, what gave them the right to go into the house, right? She would have been cool if she would have just walked away when they said, yo, he's trying to leave, and just walked into the house, she would have been fine. Once she kicked his door, she kicked his mirror, you know what I'm saying, damage your private property, and you ran into the house and run away from the situation. Now they got a reason to address you and go up in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Then you come back out the house, say all this other shit, escalating the situation more. And then as he tried to come back in, you run back in the house. Okay? That made that legal.
And he called the police to have me get out his car. So I would have left if he said it was that serious. But he made it seem like we were having a conversation. He lied and said we were about to go get food. We can finish our conversation. As soon as the police showed up, I got my stuff, I got my purse, and I went in the house. I opened my screen door so they can please leave. There's 4 cars.
You said you came outside several times.
And then you kicked the mirror. You kicked the mirror.
Pulled my screen door open.
I did that the third time.
No, that wasn't the third time. That was the first time when you approached. I was at the car already. When you came here, I was already outside. I never was in my house until you pulled up.
That's what you came out. You took the Xbox and stuff, and you went inside.
When I seen you approaching, I kicked
That was the second time.
Okay, cool. Kicked his mirror, and I went in my house. And you tried to barge it to my door. I slammed my door shut. Then the next time I opened up my big door, I yelled out my screen door, y'all can get off my effing property. Please leave my property. And what did you do? You got angry and barged into my house with the 2 of your friends and slamming on my gun and dragged me outside.
Yes, because you resisted arrest.
That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
So, but she didn't come back outside.
No,
she came
I
through
didn't.
the door.
They
She opened the door. I opened the door, and then I pushed the other door open.
Why?
Because she was under arrest. She had thrown the wine at them.
But nobody
That's
saw her
domestic
physically
battery.
throw the wine. So
Oh my God, man. Mom, don't listen either. I'm done. Mom, you ain't listening either. You don't. And then, Mom, how you gonna try to argue you wasn't here? You wasn't even here. I ain't gotta explain this to you. I got this. Man, we recorded this shit.
he could have thrown the wine on himself.
If I was the cop, I would have said that. Yo, we recorded this shit. Man, I'm out.
Like literally, there's no marks, there's no bleeding.
Okay, we're gonna leave because
Right.
she's not gonna listen to us.
Right.
I'm
out.
not taking sides, and my child is sitting there saying, I was on the phone. Like, I heard your aggressiveness. This is still
Yes.
a girl, a female.
And she's still kicking and acting like a fool.
She's scared.
I'm scared.
You not see what happened to Sonya? Like, this is not.
Did that happen to her?
We don't know what could have transpired.
Let me tell y'all something right now. All right. And I'm not gonna discredit what happened to Sonya Macy or anybody that's a victim of police brutality or anybody that got murdered by the police in any way. All right. Because that situation is not the same as this. All right. You were fucking around with your boyfriend and they gave you a chance to leave. There was no weapons drawn on you at any fucking point, yo. So don't, we're not about to do this. You know what I mean? We're not even about to do that, yo. Not with this one. This ain't one of those situations. You kicked the nigga shit. You kicked his car and then ran in the crib. Then I didn't even see you throw nothing at him, and then I'm like, you do something at him too? That's 2. Destruction of private property and assault. Come on, shorty. And you talking about she a female, so fucking what? You under arrest. You going into custody. This would go for anybody. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It don't matter if you a goddamn girl. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you was a goddamn judge. You know what I'm saying? If they were to arrest a goddamn a district attorney, I want to see them throw the district attorney on the ground too if he start fucking resisting. I want everybody to get the same treatment. All right?
That's the whole.
And you know what would have been helpful? If she just came outside and listened.
She didn't have
But this could have been avoided.
to. But I'm scared. I don't let you in my house.
Then why open the door and yell at us that she's scared?
But why get offended because she's...
I wasn't offended. She was under arrest.
You just told me yourself that you barged in. You
Correct.
Stop
I
arguing.
did do that because she was under arrest.
You could have said...
I have to constitute. I have to effect the arrest, ma'am. Domestic battery in the state of Illinois.
There was no domestic because if you didn't see her do it, there's no proof. He's not scratched.
That is
he's
the
not
proof,
bleeding.
ma'am. The wine on the shirt is proof enough.
But how do you know she did it? He didn't do it himself.
Ma'am, that's the same as any domestic battery. If somebody scratches their face and they could say, I didn't do that, he did that. Is that not true?
That's not true.
So you're saying if I go to a domestic and somebody has a scratch on their face,
The logic is
You got to have a
crazy.
conscience. You got to know what that was wrong.
it's not wrong, ma'am.
That's
It's-
not?
No. It is what the state of Illinois says I have to do.
That's not true.
It says I have to effect
I'm
a...
offended that you would say that. That's
I'm
not
offended that
true.
you
I'm
don't believe that
offended.
your daughter was acting wrong.
I'm offended.
Okay, ma'am. You might want to lock the door.
I'm offended.
Kleinsha Tolliver was ultimately arrested and charged with aggravated domestic battery, battery against a peace officer, domestic battery, and resisting arrest. What began as a late-night disturbance call ended with multiple charges, conflicting accounts, and a serious allegation that leaves one key question unanswered. What really happened before police got there?
What do y'all think really happened? Y'all think he strangled her? Y'all think he yoked her up? Be honest. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. I don't think he did it. I think she tripped out. I think she had a chance to walk away from this and she blew it. All right? And I'm being honest. You know what I'm saying? I think more people got to be more held accountable more in their relationships. All right? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't cool when you know what I mean, when I see beautiful young women do this, man. And I hate seeing it. You know what I mean? The lack of emotional control, you know what I'm saying? The willingness to crash out so quick and so easy over something so petty and stupid. It's just so dumb. It's dumb. And it gets you back in the same loop. And for the men, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it when we put up with this, honestly. You know what I mean? I don't like it when we get treated like this. You know what I'm saying? We get victimized to it. We're a victim of it. You know what I'm saying? And you got men who want to stay in these relationships. You know what I'm saying? They want to give these women a chance. You want to cater to these women. You want to coddle them and shit. You know what I'm saying? While she whooping your ass. You know what I mean? No. I think you deserve better. All right? I think you deserve to be treated better. I think we all deserve to be treated better. Especially if you treat other people better. You know what I'm saying? But if you treat people like shit and you get treated like shit, that's just you getting the energy you put out. Okay? Okay? But if you're a positive person, you don't need to deal with people who treat you like shit. You dig what I'm saying? Alright. Make better decisions, yo. And watch how you handle conflict. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay cool. Y'all stay down. And y'all stay out the way. It's your boy Grubz, and I'm out this motherfucker, man.